12th class, again I am starting with the concept of binary file today. Once again, I am repeating the entire coding. Okay, so listen it very carefully. Binary file, as I told you earlier, is a file in which data is stored in the same way as it is stored in the memory. No internal translations takes place in the binary file. Okay, that is why the processing of binary file is faster as compared to the processing of text file. Now in binary file, we normally store the data related to objects like dictionary, sets, tuple, list. Okay, so here in front of you, I have created the binary file which will be holding the data pertaining to a list. Clear? Pertaining to a list. Clear? Then in order to write and read data in the binary file, we use two inbuilt functions, dump and load. Dump and load. Clear? Now dump function is used to write data in the binary file, whereas load function is used to read data from the binary file. Now when we are writing the complete object in the binary file, okay, we first of all convert our object into byte stream, into such a form that can be stored in the binary file. Before writing data in the binary file, our object is converted in such a form that can be stored in the binary file. This process is called pickling. This is called pickling or serialization. When we are to read data from the binary file, then the reverse process takes place. We convert the byte stream binary form data back into the original object. Okay, this is called unpickling. Unpickling is the reverse process of pickling. Clear? Now in order to perform this pickling and unpickling process, in order to write and read data, as I told you, we'll be using two functions, dump and load. In order to use these functions, dump and load, we have to use pickle module, because these two functions are inbuilt methods of this module. So that is why we have to import pickle module, which I have shaded in front of you in the coding in our programs. Clear? Up till here, am I totally clear to all of you? 12th? All right. Now here I have taken one function input. In this function, I will be creating the code to write data in the binary file. I am opening the file student.dat in writing mode. Now, since I am writing data in the binary file, I will be using the mode WB. W mode is used to write data in the text file. Okay, WB mode is used to write data in the binary file. B stands for binary. Okay, if this file already exists, the previous data will be overwritten by the new data. Okay, and if I am opening the file in append mode, AB means append in binary. what append will do? Append mode will not truncate, will not eradicate, will not delete the previous written data. Rather, the new record will be written after the previous record. Suppose you are having two records already stored in the file. Two records are already stored in the file. When you are using append mode AB, what will happen? The third record will be written after the first two records. The first and second record won't get eliminated, won't get truncated. The third record will be written after the first and second record. Am I clear with the meaning of append in binary and writing in binary? The difference is clear between two modes. 12th, is the difference in WB mode and AB mode clear to all of you? All right. Now I have taken one empty list with the name STU. You can take any name. I am taking one empty list. This is how you initialize an empty list. Okay. I have taken one variable answer whose initial value I have set to Y. Y means yes. Till the answer variable is having the value Y, the loop will continue to run. See this statement. Till the value of answer variable is Y, maybe in lowercase, maybe in uppercase, the loop will continue to run. The loop will stop only and only when the value of answer variable will be other than Y. Now I'll be speaking very slow. Each line I'll be speaking very slow so that concept goes into your brain. And after I'll finish the explanation, then I will take your doubts. Now, I have three fields in my list. Three fields I am taking with respect to students' data. I will be holding three type of information for every student record that I will be writing in my file. Roll number is of type integer, so I have taken int function and I inputted the roll number. Name is of type string, so I have taken input function directly because the value inputted by the input function is always of string type. Marks of type float, so that is why I have taken the float function along with the input function so that the value of marks can be in decimals. It is up to you. You want to enter in decimal or not? It is up to you. Now I created my object. This is how the object gets created. Roll number, name, and marks for every child, one at a time. Roll number, name, and marks for every child, one at a time. Am I clear? Okay. Now, I have created the object. Again and again, I'm saying object. Here, my object is list. Don't get confused that sir is saying object again and again. 12th class, here by object, I mean list, because I have created a list. If you are creating dictionary, your object will be dictionary. Clear? Now, how to write this object in the binary file? The pickling operation is going to start. You have to convert your object into byte stream so that it can be written into binary file. And in order to write the data in the binary file, we have to use dump function. Dump function, I told you, is an inbuilt function of this pickle module. It is an inbuilt function of this pickle module. So that is why we have associated this function along with the pickle module. Now this function will take two parameters. First parameter is your object name, which you have created over here. The second parameter will be the file handle, file object, this X. You can see the shaded X here. This X which I have used here, it is acting as file object or file handle. Okay, any operation you want to perform on the files is possible only because of this file handle. Okay, any read or write operation you want to perform in the files, it is only possible due to file handle. So second parameter is my file handle. File handle is giving the reference to your binary file over here. Clear? So my object stu is being written into this file student.dat. Okay. Now after writing one record, you have to ask the user whether he or she wants to input more data, wants to input more records. Clear? If the student say yes, I want to input more records, then input the value over here. Press Y key from keyboard. If you are pressing Y, whether in lower, whether in upper, that Y value gets stored in the answer variable, and this answer variable value is matched over here. वो यहां पर मैच की जाएगी. If except Y, here in this statement, if the user is inputting any other character but not Y, then the loop will stop because the answer variable value won't match with the Y value. Clear? So the loop will stop working. So here you close the link of your file with the file object. The link get closed using the close function. Now this function which I have shaded, it will remain same for any program of binary file that is associated with the list or with the dictionary. डिक्शनरी में थोड़ा चेंज आ जाएगा. यहां पे ऑब्जेक्ट को राइट करवाते वक्त यहां पे थोड़ा चेंज आएगा, पर अगर आप लिस्ट को राइट करवा रहे हो बाइनरी फाइल में, this code will remain same for every question. Only these values will change. Depending upon the file, only these field name will change. Like I have taken roll number, name and marks. There you may have serial number, employee name, employee salary. Such type of fields can be there. Basic scenario will remain same. Clear? Now I am performing the read operation from the file. I have inputted the records in the file. Now I want to read those records. Now when in binary file you reach the last record, one runtime error occurs, one runtime exception can take place, that is called EOF error. To handle this exception, it is always preferred to use try and except block. In try block, this is block try, ये try का block है. In try block, we write the coding with respect to reading the record, and if any exception will be created, that will be raised here. This code will raise an exception. That exception, that runtime error, will be handled by this except block. This block will handle the runtime exception or runtime error if any occurs. Clear? So using the open function, I'm opening the file student.dat. Using the open function, I'm opening the file student.dat, and I'm opening this file in the read mode. I am opening the file in the read mode because I want to read data from the binary file. Clear? I want to read data from the binary file. Am I clear up till here? Students, am I clear up till here? Any doubt? All right. So I have taken the C variable whose value I have initialized to 0. Whose value I have initialized to 0. Why I have taken this variable? This variable will help me to count the number of records in my file. It will help me to count the number of records present in my file. Clear? Now in the try block, I am taking the while loop until the records are being read. The loop will continue. Using the load function of pickle module, I will be reading my records. Load function is also an inbuilt function of pickle module, and this function will help me to read the records from the binary file. And in this load function, I am passing my file handle as a parameter. Here I have taken the file object as Y. You can take any file object. Now here, the byte stream, the binary form data, is being reconverted again to the original data. That is unpickling. So all the records I am transferring to the variable REC. REC variable, I am transferring all my records. Clear? Okay. Now here, see. First of all, I'll be just printing all the records which I have in my file. At the initial stage, I'm just reading the records of the file. As I am reading the record one by one, this C variable keeps on incrementing. As I am reading the records one by one, the C variable keeps on incrementing. When I reach the last record, a runtime exception arises. Then I enter this block, except EOF error. This is the error that will be occurring. So to handle such situation, now I am entering the except block. If C is 0, throughout the loop, C remains 0. There was no record in the file. When there was no record in the file, automatically, obviously, C will be 0. Then print the message, file is empty. Then print the message, file is empty. Otherwise, total records present in the file are print the value of C. Print the value of C. Clear? Now I'll be running this code. Okay, see carefully. So let us run this code. Enter roll number 1. Name I am taking Aditya. Marks I am taking 95. You want to enter more records? Yes. Roll number 2. Name I am taking Amit. Marks 88. No, I don't want to enter any more records. Now, these were the records which I was having in my file earlier. These are the 2 new records. These were the records which I stored earlier. Because I have taken the append mode, okay, my previous data doesn't get truncate. Am I clear? Am I clear with the role of append in binary? The previous data is retained. The new data, the new 2 records, Amit and Aditya, they are being written after the old records. Clear? So total records in the file are 5. Total records in the file are 5. Clear to all of you? Now, this was writing and reading operation. Now today I am starting the new operation, that is how to search for a set of record or a particular record. When you are to search for any record, that whether that record exists or not. When you want to search for any record, whether it exists in your file or not. Okay, we always take into consideration one particular field. Like I am having here 3 fields: roll number, name, marks. When I will be performing the search operation to search for any particular record, I will be taking into consideration any one of the field. These fields will act as the condition in order to search for a record. Like for example, display the record of those students whose marks are above 80. Display the records of those students whose marks are above 80. That means I'll be using this marks field as my searching criteria. Okay. Now, how to create the code for search? After this reading operation, I am going to create searching the records. I'm going to create one new function where I will be searching the records, and my condition is to display the record of those students whose marks are above 80. So I'm opening my file student.dat, and I'm opening my file in the reading mode. I have taken the variable found, initialize it with the value 0. If my record exists, the record that is satisfying my condition, then found variable will be incremented by 1. Okay. Am I clear to all? Try while true. while true. Read the records by using the load function of pickle module. Clear? Now this R represents all the records. All records are stored in variable R one by one. And since R is acting as a list, this is the first element of list, this is the second element of list, this is the third element of list. And as already you know, the indexing in the list starts with 0. So this element roll number is at index 0. This element name is at index 1 and the marks field is at index 2. Am I clear? 12th. Raise your thumb to whom I am totally clear up till here. These three field, roll number, name and marks, they are having, I write here, they are having index 0, 1, 2. अगर यहां पे कोई और फील्ड होती, सपोज ग्रेड नाम की फील्ड होती, तो इसका इंडेक्स 3 होता. ओके, so my condition is marks above 80. So I am taking the index of marks field. The index of marks field is 2. If R of 2, R of 2 means marks. R of 2 means marks. This is R of 0. This is R of 1. This is R of 2. If R of 2 is more than 80, colon. If I would have taken roll number, I have written here, I would have written here R of 0. If my criteria was on the basis of name, I would have taken R of 1. But my criteria is on the basis of marks, so I am taking R of 2. If the record that is being read, if marks in that जो record read हो रहा है, if marks are above 80, then print record. Print the record. R means complete record. R means complete record. Now, if my record, any record having marks more than 80 is found, found variable will get 1. Found variable will get 1. Clear? Now here I create except block EOF error. We can increment it. Suppose there are more records, so we can increment it. Found I have incremented. It may happen there may be more than one record having marks more than 80. If found is equal to 0, found will be incremented only when record satisfying your condition are found. If there is no record, found will remain 0. ये कंडीशन ट्रू होगी तो फाउंड इंक्रीमेंट होगा ना. अगर ये कंडीशन ही ट्रू ना हुई तो फाउंड कभी इंक्रीमेंट होगा ही नहीं, तो फाउंड हमेशा 0 रह गया. प्रिंट नो रिकॉर्ड found, else total records found are found. Clear? And close this link and call the search function here. Am I clear with the coding up till here? Students, am I clear to all of you? Any question of searching in binary file, if comes, the whole question is same. Only and only this condition will change. That's it. Only and only the condition will change. Rest of the things will remain same. No change. Not a single change. Am I clear? 12th up till here? Roll number 4. Name Akhil. Marks 92. Want to enter more records? No. See here. These are the records where marks are more than 80. These are the total record available in my file. These are the total records which were available in my file. In all the records, marks are above 80. In all the records, marks are above 80. When I start searching, 6 records are found where marks are above 80. 6 records are found where marks are above 80. Am I clear? Now I change the condition. Now I change the condition. Now what I say, if marks are above 92, if marks are above 92, then let us again run this code. Roll number 5, name Chetan, marks 94. No more records I want to enter. Now see. Now see. How many records are satisfying my criteria? Record of Om, record of Aditya, and record of Chetan. Total records in the file are 7. Total records in the file are 7, and records which are satisfying my criteria are only 3 records. Clear? Students, am I clear up till here? So this was about your searching function. So writing is done. Reading the records from file is okay. Today I have discussed the search function, how to search the records in the file. You can search on the basis of any field. I have taken the field marks. You can search on basis of any field. Suppose you want to search on the basis of roll number, R of 0. 0 means roll number field. If R of 0 equal to 3. If R of 0 equal to 3 means display the record of that child whose roll number is 3. Display the record of that child whose roll number is 3. Okay? So enter roll number 6. Name Ansh. Mark 78. No. See, there is only one record with the roll number 3. रोल नंबर 3 बच्चा ओम है और उसका रिकॉर्ड डिस्प्ले हो गया. टोटल रिकॉर्ड्स आर 8 and the child having roll number 3 is Om and his record is being displayed. Clear? 12th class thoroughly clear with all the 3 functions? Writing, reading and searching operations are clear totally?